Psychic Medium Dan, coming to you with your September 2016 general forecast. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel, liked, shared, and had a read it with me. It's been a great ride, great journey getting to know so many different people. So again, these are general readings, so they may not resonate with you. Definitely check out your moon sign and your rising sign for more clarity. One offer that we are having, I am having, is a $30 Reiki, a distance Reiki session. This is with one of my students that I have taught the Reiki course to. And if you go to my psychicmediumdan.com, right on the top there's a bar that says $30 Reiki, distance Reiki session. You schedule it with her, and then you're having a session. It's that simple. You don't have to, there's select times that you have to select. That's the time that they will be done. You don't have to be in a meditative state to receive the Reiki. It still will go through. And if you can be in a meditative state, that'll be even better. That's how I prefer my sessions personally. And again, they'll be done by one of my students who has completed the Reiki Practitioner 1, 2, 3 course. If any of you guys are interested in doing the Reiki class, I know a couple of you guys have emailed me asking me about it, and I did a quick survey about it as well. I'm looking to be doing a class. I would prefer in person. I could do them distance. That's definitely possible. But I'm looking to hopefully do a in-person course probably towards the beginning of October. Looking to do the regular practitioner course as well as the Reiki Master course. And it's usually anywhere between 3 to 4 sessions that the course gets done in. Shoot me an email if you guys are interested, and if some of you guys are want to travel from a different state, if you guys are close to Illinois, to Chicago, let me know, and maybe we can definitely work something out where we can do it on a weekend and do 2 long days, because it's usually 4-hour classes. So maybe we can do session in the morning, break, session in the afternoon, and then again the next day, and so forth. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. I would greatly appreciate it. And one thing that you guys are probably all aware of is Mercury is in retrograde. So the next 3 weeks are going to be a little interesting. Don't buy electronics, don't buy any of that, as well as signing contracts. If you guys can wait, I would recommend to wait until October, at least the first week of October. That would be a better action plan to take for that in terms of contracts. And a lot of you guys, it's going to be a time to reflect and to really find out, dig deep, and some of you guys might want to be calling in some karma and call it back on your own terms. Take a moment to really reflect on who it is that you truly are. And for many other of you guys, I would recommend definitely doing healing work during this time to really get rid of everything from the past, whether it be this from the past in this lifetime or just a past from a past life, because everybody has a invisible suitcase, as I call it, that we carry a bunch of stuff with, and it prevents us from moving forward in our daily lives. So, without further ado, let's move on to your readings. Hey Gemini, this is your general forecast for September 2016, and I was shuffling your cards and they kept falling all over the floor. So I was like, what the heck is going on? It's like, I feel like it's just, so it's either been chaos for you guys during the month of August, or expect chaos during the month of September. I really feel like I just heard the retrograde is going to hit you guys the hardest. I'm saying that because I'm seeing the Devil card right on your spread. The 8 cards I pulled up for you guys were the Sun card, Judgment, the Devil, King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and then the Page of Cups. And then underneath the deck was the Moon card. So I really feel like it's, for a lot of you guys, it's going to be a tough month, especially, I feel like this, in terms of finances, it's like really, with the 4 of Pentacles, you want to really hold on to your finances, really hold on to, be careful of not overspending or going out to buy technology, because I really feel like it's going to either you're going to have buyer's remorse or it's just not going to work out for you guys. So really pay attention to that. And I really feel like there is an outcome. There is with the Sun card that you guys have right at the beginning of the month. So maybe the beginning of the month has been strong, or there's been with the Judgment card, new opportunities or a settlement has come in. So I really feel like that you are off to a good start. However, it's not going to be as bright towards the end. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. With that, I'm just relaying whatever Spirit sends my way. So, but again, it's really focusing on they're telling me like with the Four of Cups, you really want to focus on what is around you, what is being presented to you, what opportunities are around, whether you feel you qualify or not, whether it's for love or work, and I'm saying in terms of you qualify for love, but it's whether you feel that person likes you in return or not. So, or at work, I'm seeing like a job description and they're like making me feel like a couple of you guys are like, no, I'm not, I don't qualify for that, or it's not what I want to do, or so forth. But I really feel like take a look at the bigger picture, take a look at, be realistic with what's around you, because you might be surprised, and I really feel like you got to take a moment to get out and experience everything that life has to offer, because there is changes coming up, because, again, like with money, you guys have been probably juggling money back and forth, but at the end, it is going to be a positive outcome towards October. So I feel like, this new job opportunity might come in, or this person who you're attracted to all of a sudden might approach you, or you might just have someone you don't even know approach you for that. Because with the Page of Cups, I feel like every time I feel like that's more of a instant connection where it's like, whoa, it catches you completely off guard. So be prepared for that. And with the Devil card, I'm getting addictions. So if you guys are going through any addictions, or and addictions could be drugs, drinking, or it could even be I just heard drinking Coke. So if you guys are drinking too much Coke or too much Pepsi, soda, pop, whatever you guys want to call it, cut back a little bit on that, or a lot. But start drinking water out of a glass container, preferably. So really focus on releasing anything negative, any addictions that you do have, or it could be that you're dealing with someone in your life who has an addiction, and it's really taking a toll on you financially, because you have to take care of them, or whatever it may be. And a couple of you guys, I feel like I just heard like a terminal disease, so it might be someone, they might have going through some medical problems where you are the caregiver, and you're trying to work full time to make ends meet. You have your family, and you're ignoring the rest of the world because you're in a depressed type of situation. So look a little bit more on the outcome. Really focus on asking your spirit guides, God, whoever you believe in, to really begin to bring clarity into your situation. And again, I've been recommending this to everybody this month, especially during the retrograde, to really seek out energy healing. For $30 with one of my students, you can't really beat that. And distant healing does work. People always ask me all the time, does it work, does it not? And I can tell you for a fact, it does work. I do a majority of mine via distant healing. A lot of them are in person. I'm actually my computer's on top of my Reiki table right now, my massage table that I do my Reiki healings on. But it does work, and it does begin to tackle some issues, whether it's from this lifetime or from a past lifetime. So everybody reacts differently, but it's this month. Take a moment to really start assessing who it is that you really are, and start, even though it's a little bit on the negative side, there are some negative things that are going to come up. Stay focused on the positive, because you do overall have a Sun card. That was the first card that popped up. So as long as you focus on the positive, you're going to have a pretty good month. So just be prepared for that. But again, seek out either energy healing around you, or definitely schedule something distant. If you want to do it with my students, that's $30 a month. With mine, it's I do it on a sliding scale, so I ask my clients to pay as much as they can afford, between $90 and $50, or $50 and $90. The majority of my clients end up paying the $90. When you fill out the form, on the intake form, it's you just put how much you want charged, and or you're able to pay, and then I charge you that amount. But again, my student has been trained and mentored by me, so she's really great. So definitely feel free to reach out for her. Trust me, those will be the best $30 you spend. And everybody's different. Sometimes people might need Reiki healing once a week because it's so intense. Other people, Reiki with counseling. I do have different clients like that, where it's like we do a counseling session, then we do a Reiki session on a weekly basis. I've seen people for counseling 3 times a week, 2 times a week, depending on how it is. And then I still fit in my intuitive work in between for my psychic readings and so forth. Other people just need a Reiki session at least once a month to rebalance everything and cleanse and to remove any cord. Because the way I do my Reiki training is we do pranic healing before the Reiki healing, and then we move forward with the Reiki. You want to put positive energy in a clean area. I always tell my students you can't mop before you sweep. But anyway, the Angel's Oracle card that came up was notice the signs. So with the Sun card, I feel like in the Judgment card, actually, I feel like it's the universe saying, hey, we're here to guide you, we're here to make sure you go on the right path if you choose to follow our lead, if you choose to pay attention to the signs, those feelings that you get. And it could be, looking at the clock and just needing that validation. And it could be 11:11, 1:11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, whatever it may be. So really notice the signs and pay attention to what is going on in your surroundings. And, really, again, it's as well as in addition to noticing the signs, really notice the way you're communicating with yourself and with others. What are the thoughts that are going in your mind? Are they positive or is it negative? We become what we think. I teach that all the time. It's our thoughts become a reality, and it's science. It's if we want something, as long as we think about it, it's like we place that order, it's going to come in. Gravity, it never is going to fail. That law, like the law of attraction, never fails. The law of gravity will never fail. Put my phone up, it's going to drop down. It's not going to be like one time I'm going to leave it up and it's going to start floating. Never going to happen. So focus on the positive aspect of it. Once you start thinking positive things will come. And I know it's it's easier said than done, but it takes time. It takes, sometimes it takes a mentor, a guide, and that's why a lot of people come in for the Reiki and the counseling sessions with me. Because we work on all those different parts of their life, and to create a really to transform that individual, to make sure that they live this life as to the fullest. If that makes any sense. But again, if you tried Reiki before, definitely if you want to leave a comment below and let me know what your experiences are. I love to hear. Everybody reacts differently to it, so now let's see what love has in store. Retreat. So for a couple of you guys, I feel like it's time to disconnect from the world. So taking a moment to really go back inside and say, what is it that I want? What is it that I want in a partner? What is it that I want in a relationship, in a family? For a couple of you guys, the retreat, I got the word honeymoon. So a couple of you guys might be going out and taking a retreat from everything around you and just coming back to, knowing, getting to know that person who you met, years ago. So really take a moment to assess your relationship and, look on the bright side. There are problems in every relationship, but I think once we really get grounded and we just get back on the same page, it really you continue to foster a really positive relationship. So if you like the reading, I definitely feel free to comment below, leave a a comment. I'll try to reply to as many as I can. No guarantees, but I do my best. And definitely like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.